Welcome, parents, to my newest instructional math software for home tutorial. In this tutorial, you are going to find some interesting websites that are free and fun that your child can be able to use to interact and learn some important math skills that are needed for kindergarten and the years beyond. When you go to the first slide, I have added two websites that are about drill practice, and they're math sites that you can use at home. If you go to Shepherd Software, it is going to take you to this site and click on Early Math K2 and then pick a lesson. I'm going to pick count numbers from 1 to 20. Enable your Flash player, and then your child can either count backwards or forwards from 20. I'm going to do count to 20 forward. You have to pop the balloons, and so I have to find balloon number 1, which is over here, and pop it. And then pop number 2. And this game is good for fine motor skills, and it is good for knowing our numbers and being able to identify them. Another great website that you might be interested in taking your child is the Toy Theater website. And this is a great flash tutorial website. It gives you flashcards that your child can do. I'm choosing addition, 1 plus 8. I click on 9. It goes, yay, you did it. And then 2 plus 3. Oh, I'm going to click 6. Oops, that's not right. So I don't get that one again, but I can do 6 plus 3, which I know is 9. And you keep going, and then at the very end, your child will get a kind of report for you to look at so you can know how they are doing with these skills. And again, it's flashcards. Let them count. They can use their fingers, they can use manipulatives, whatever it is that they need to use to get the answer. I also looked on the web for sites that they would be able to use again at home. And I found some tutorials that might help them in some areas that they're still struggling with, or maybe they want to know more about. One of the tutorials that you can go to is sites that you can go to is the e-learning for kids site. It is a great website. 1, it's free. 2, it's fun. It is digital. What you do when you get there is you scroll down, click on kids, start here. You can choose to click on parents and teachers, but it won't take you to the games. It gives you information about the games and about some of the things that are going on this website. But if you click here for your child, they can access the games. I'm going to say math. I'm going to say kindergarten, and then there are some different games that you can go to that they can learn some new or work on some skills that they need some help with. Here's a good one. Let's say, surfing beach number. So I click start lesson. I'm not going to translate this one right now. I can go down here. It's going to give me some some information about the site. I'm going to choose, it says level menu. What I want to do is I want to choose this first one because it's giving me an introduction into how the game is to be played. Have fun on this site with your child. Let them do some fun, exciting things. Let's see here. Another one is Splash Learn. If you have older students, they may have used Splash Math. If they have renamed Splash Math, they have renamed it to Splash Learn. And if you click on that site, it's going to take you, that link, it's going to take you to this website. You can sign up for free. Let's say here, I'm going to scroll down and let's see here. Let's count forward. I'm going to click play now. So you don't have to sign up, but there are some games that you can play. If you choose to sign up, that's fine. Oh, see, this is perfect. First of all, they have to find the number that's missing. Second of all, they're learning to count in order. I can go 1, 2. Oops, I know that's 3. Slide it up there. 4. I know 5 goes there. Click done. And it's going to take me to the next thing. Oh my goodness. I'm going to click on 5. Oh, let's see here. Let's do 6. Uh-oh. Let me try again. Let's do 2. 4. Oh, no. But that's okay. It guides me through it and helps me figure out what it is that I'm having trouble with. Oh, 5. Okay, so it's going to help you and help your child. So that's what helps to make it a tutorial, is that it will guide your child through and teach them the lesson that they need to learn. I also perused through the web and I found some instructional games that you can use at home and with math. One of the websites I found was called Math Game Time. So if you click on the link, it's going to take you to their website. They are free math games. They're fun, they're educational. You could choose some pre-K games, maybe if you have a younger child, or if you want to just get your child started and maybe not have them feel too flustered or too frustrated with what they're doing, and then build them up into the kindergarten level. This is great because it can be differentiated. So like I said, if you have a child who's struggling in some areas that you feel like they need some work on, take them into some of the pre-K sites, then build them up into the kindergarten. If your child gets into the kindergarten sites and they are too easy, try some of the first grade sites. See if those help them any. They even have some second grade math sites, third grade math sites. If you have an older child who wants to have some fun with learning math skills, this is an excellent site. I'm going to go to Count the Sheep. I tried this one earlier. It is an exciting game. You have to be really quick at counting. So let's go there and see what happens. And it says press to play. They do have some ads on there, but as you can see, you can't hear what it's saying or what it's doing. I'm going to go to start, click start. I have to count the sheep. Oh, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and they move kind of fast. When it gets down to 0, it's going to take me to some numbers that I can use as my answer. I'm going to click 5, click submit, and it says I was wrong. Uh-oh, game over, because I should have had 4. So I'm going to discard that, and I am going to do that. They do these ads because this is the way they make it free for you. I'm going to skip it. I'm going to play again. Let's see what I get. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this time I got to remember it's 4. And here we go. 4. Submit. And now it's level 2. And sheep start moving a little bit faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it takes me to my keyboard here in a second. And I'm going to click 6 and submit. And if you watch, it gets even faster. Oh my goodness, I have lots of sheep to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So as you can see, it gets a little bit faster. There are more sheep. And then we get into it. And I'm going to click 8. You know what? Maybe it was 2. I'm going to clear it. No, it was 8. Clear, click 8, and submit. So this is a very interactive game that your child can play at home to work on those math skills. That one's a counting skill. Another instructional game site that I found that you can use at home is called Math Games. I'm going to click on it. I found this site very interesting and very exciting. Once I get there, I'm going to click on grades, this pink one right here that says grades. And then because I'm kindergarten, I'm going to click on kindergarten. I can search for a skill, or I can look at one of these. There's lots and lots of skills. Say I'm having trouble with identifying shapes. I'm going to click identify shapes. It's going to take me there. And it's going to be, again, to make it a free site, you may have to watch a video or two to skip the ad, and it lets you skip the ad. It wants to know which of the following objects is a triangle. Okay, well, That is not a triangle because it does not have three sides. Again, it doesn't have three sides. Oh, but you know what? That's kind of upside down. But let me count the sides. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that has to be a triangle. So I'm going to click on that one. I got it. Yes. Which one is the star? Oh, well, you know what? I think that one's the star. Uh-oh. Didn't get it right. It's going to make me just move me on. Okay. So it's going to ask you the question. If I'm not sure what it says, hey, I can click on this speaker, which is perfect for your child, especially since they are learning to read. If they need to hear it, they can hear it. I'm going to click on the shape. And again, I want to hear it, so I'm going to click on the sound. Okay, pentagon right there. And so you just keep going through, and it's going to tell you if you're getting them right, getting them wrong, and the fun, interactive. It will read to you, which is perfect, again, for your kindergarten student. And let's go back to the slide. I have image resource links on here that you don't need to worry about. It's just where the images came from in case there is a question as to why that image was placed there. Thank you very much for your interest in these tutorials. I will be searching the web for more tutorials and more ideas and things that you can use at home. I'm thinking that maybe next round, I'm going to be looking for some literacy type of tutorials or phonics. So I will keep you posted, and thank you for checking in on your child's success.